Part 2 of our notes today for section 8.4b about properties of exponents deals with scientific notation and another review about that. In each of these three cases we have a scientific notation raised to a power. And what we're going to do is we're first going to distribute that power to each part of the inside scientific notation and then simplify from there. So let's look at our first one. 7 times 10 to the 4th raised to the 2nd. Well, let's distribute the power of 2. So we're going to say 7 squared times 10 to the 4th squared. Well, 7 squared is 49. 10 to the 4th squared, a power to a power, we multiply. If we come over here to the side, just as a reminder, anything time we have a power, x to the a raised to the b, that equals x to the a times b. Now, we can't leave our number as 49, so we must move the decimal place over one position, and in doing that, our number becomes 4.9. Since our number got smaller, our rule is our exponent will get one bigger, and our answer is 4.9 times 10 to the 9th. Our second one will be very similar, although we may need a calculator at some point to work the problem out. Let's start by distributing 3.5 to the 3rd times 10 to the negative 4th in parentheses to the 3rd. I'm going to take my calculator and I'm going to figure what is 3.5 raised to the 3rd power. Well, that's 42.875. So I'm going to have 42.875 times 10, and now I say to myself, I need to have a power to a power, so I multiply and get negative 12. Once again, as in problem A, we can't have a number greater than 10. So I must convert and change this 42 and move it one decimal place over and change that to 4.2875, keeping our digits. And since our number got smaller, our exponent gets bigger. But what's bigger than negative 12, going up on the number line, that goes up to negative 11. So there's our answer. We now look down at example 3, or problem C. Here we have a negative exponent, just a little bit as a diversity to work through. We have 4 to the negative 2, we distribute again, and then we have 10 to the 8th raised to the negative 2. Well, reviewing, 4 to the negative 2 is 1 over 16, but we really need to have this as a decimal. So 4 raised to the negative 2 is 0.0625. That's 1/16 is 0.0625. Why is it 1/16? Because it's 1 over 4 squared. Well, now we have times 10, multiply your exponents, negative 16. We can't leave our answer like this once again, so we have to move our decimal place now 2 positions to the right. So our number becomes 6.25 times 10, and since our number moved 2 positions larger, our exponent will get 2 positions smaller. This is the first time on these examples that we've moved our exponent by 2 positions and not just 1. So just in review, as we talk about our scientific notation, make sure you distribute it both to the first half and the second half, and then write all your answers as numbers between 1 and 10. This concludes our lesson for today.